So I got a little bit drunk last night whilst watching the top 100 best new metal songs of the early noughties, and I decided to make a video with a wide-angle lens so I could like emulate that kind of like, yeah, Papa Roach kind of. I got a bit too close then, that kind of feeling. Why am I filming outside? Element of exhibitionism. I don't know. I just don't know. It's an element of danger. It's keeping me on my feet. Is it the coffee? I've got Static X and Linkin Park softly playing in the background, and there I am sat there a little bit tipsy and thinking about Bob's Burgers. Stay with me, it's gonna get better, I think, possibly. So in the first episode of Bob's Burgers, the restaurant nearly gets closed down because they think he's serving human flesh in the burgers. They think he's a cannibal. Classic, classic. If you haven't watched Bob's Burgers, I would say do it immediately, but then you'd leave, and I can't really handle rejection very well. So, oh, look at that, my mood's back up, caffeine in my veins. What am I talking about? Bob gives this massive speech about how we tend to respect the dead more than we respect the living, and there's an imbalance there, and that's just kind of shit. And that got me thinking about this idea of when artists die, their work becomes more poignant. It becomes, you know, recognised. The respect wasn't there and the awareness wasn't there whilst they were alive. I wrote these notes whilst I was drunk. I've written, treat your fucking living better than anything. And I guess that is true. I know it's a cliche, but tell people you love them. Tell people you care about them. Tell people they're good at stuff. Especially on YouTube, if you see something you like and enjoy, engage with it. Tell the creator that they've made something that's impacted upon you and it's resonated with you in some way, even if it's just to say like, oh, really like your hat, mate. Say that. Validate that artist and validate their art, because you don't know what's going to happen. Anything could happen. That's a bit morbid, but you know what I mean. Anything could happen. So take the opportunity now to let people know you care about them, let people know they're creating amazing stuff, and really support what they're doing, because it should be more important whilst they're creating it and during the process than any other time. Like, it's happening now. I guess realistically it comes down to a sense of awareness, and if you don't know about artists and whatever, then you're not going to recognise the work they're producing, you know, whether it positively or negatively, however it affects you. So I guess my fundamental point is, if you find art and you really like it, tell people about it, show them, so then they know, and then it creates a chain, and then they might show people, they might not, who knows, but you've done your job there. You've done your duty. You've done God, I'm 24 years old. You've done your duty and you've helped spread the love. Where is the love? I'll tell you, will.i.am. Here. Yeah. Treat the... I'm so furious with the wind right now. I am so furious. Look at this face. This is pure fury right here. You're seeing it. They call me Nick because of how furious I am.
The subject of death makes us all uncomfortable, except Mort. But what about how we treat the living? Because sometimes we end up treating those bodies better than we treat these bodies. We break each other's hearts. We forget important dates. We write hurtful things on poster board. We mistreat the living and no one seems to care. But once that body's dead, it's, hey, don't mistreat the dead body. Hey, don't eat the dead body.